We are all busy with Season 5 of DMZ. I'm looking at the new faction, Shadow Company, the Tier 1 missions for that faction. This one's called Unregistered Cargo. Let's go. This is our story mission for Tier 1 in Shadow Company. These missions tend to be a little bit more difficult or expect you to do a little bit more than average, but this one has two objectives which are not that hard to accomplish, and they are basically that we need to clear all hostiles on the ship to the southeast of the Al Bagra fortress, and then secondly we need to investigate the contents of the shipping containers on that ship. The ship that they're referring to was added in Season 5, and you can very clearly see it to the south of the map, right next to Al Bagra fortress, or right over here. Our first objective then obviously is to make our way over there. So by land, by sea, or by air, get yourself as close to this ship as possible and then swim over and start scaling the side of it. Now bear in mind, this ship has a lot of enemy AI on it. Luckily not too difficult to kill, and none of them too armored or anything special like that, so there's just a huge amount of them. I would consider working my way from one side of the ship to the other, but basically you have to kill every enemy on the ship for us to accomplish the first part of this mission. So kill the enemies on the ground area and then climb up this control section of the ship, and when you get to the top, this open area here, this actually gives you a fairly good vantage point of the entire ship length towards the sort of front of it, and you can snipe a couple of enemies out here before making your way down here and killing the last one or two that might be milling around. As soon as you've killed all of the enemies, and I do want to mention there's usually one dude that's hiding in the back that you should also be killing, but as soon as you've killed all these enemies, you will get credit for the first part of this mission. Now simply when you're in the front of the ship and you turn around and you look backwards, you will very easily see the terminal that you should be accessing and capturing, and as soon as you've captured this terminal, it will give you credit for the second part of this mission, and that is you 100% done with this story mission, and it's on to Tier 2. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Go on and give this video a like if you found this information useful in any way, as well as consider subbing to the channel if you enjoy guides like this for DMZ or pretty much anything relating to DMZ, like key guides or anything like that. I got you covered. Other than that, it's super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Till next video, fucking cheers.